A very basic logo and slogan appears with a barley field backdrop. Camera focuses on purple flowers before fading. Coming up on this video, we explore a walk while out and about in our local area. We stumble upon a golf course we quickly retreat from. We take photos and play in a local field, and we get denied by a sign. The GPS and what free words can be found here and in the description. Video chapters relate to the marked map locations, and feel free to pause here to inspect our route. Let the journey begin. I appear in front of the camera, waterproof jacket and beanie hat on, walking alongside Christian Vale the dog, walking on the path.
We're not walking too far today, so what we're doing is staying in Cheshire, going in a local footpath and venturing around. These are ideal walks when the weather's not ideal or you're on a schedule. Learn your local walks, venture around and walk your little furry friends and get rid of all that energy. Right, let's journey on.
The camera is now following Christian Vale down a path surrounded by trees on either side.
On everything. Typical male dog. But I do enjoy lovely strolls such as these. Rather relaxing. There's like 4 cars in the car park, so you're not going to come across too many people, so nice relaxing walks.
The camera focuses in on Christy inspecting some flowers on the path. The camera briefly gives us a close-up of said flowers. Even a small local walk can offer so many nice sights to see, such as Christy inspecting the flowers we see on our route. The camera follows Christian Vale as they go under a large bridge meant for trains. The camera briefly pans left while walking the path, observing a small car park before carrying on.
There appears to be another car park down there.
I appear in front of the camera.
I love doing local walks such as these. It'll be amazing how you can just find these amazing destinations. You could be going to your local supermarket and you just find this woodland trail along the route. Now today's not going to be a case of come to this destination and travel and see what we see. It'll be a case of just taking in the sights. You know, every day can't be a destination to the Peak District, the Lake District, etc. But what can it be about is travelling and embracing everything around you. If anything, the essence of my channel. Getting people to travel safely with their furry friends and enjoying the world. Alright, let's travel on.
The camera pans right, back onto the path as it observes Christy and Vale through a gate, and we follow them along the path. You continue down this path to Vale Royal Abbey, or you can go right into Daisy's Field, which we will explore later on in this video.
I rather love adventures like these, exploring new areas, local, far away. I find it peaceful listening to all the sounds around me.
Camera continues down the path. The trees create a canopy over us. Christy and Vale approach another gate that they go through. From this gate you go on to the grounds for Vale Royal Abbey and the golf course. Out of curiosity, we go explore.
Well, this appears to be the entrance to a golf course.
I appear in front of the camera, but briefly showing the golf course grounds.
So we decided to take a local walk today to venture out of the rain into these tree canopies and have a nice route. But along said trail we started to explore and stumbled upon a golf course. Not the ideal place for a dog walk, but it was nice to see, and as we ventured into the golf course the sun came out and the rain stopped, so guess we were good luck for them. We're going to venture back into the trail now. I'm going to have to catch up, I'm miles behind. See you in a bit.
The camera pans around the path before following Christy up a small hill we noted before and into the fields. We now make our way back to the marker. From here, we explored Daisy's field, a little adventure we took when looking around the area. The camera stops at the entrance of the field to observe Christy attempting to take a photo of Ella before I appear in front of the camera.
And as always, we venture off the beaten path because we want to see everything around us. You might be able to see behind me. Christy's trying to get some shots of Ella in the fields. Days like these are absolutely beautiful and unpredictable, but don't be afraid to venture off. I always say this, get your markers, know where the car is, venture off, and if you do go into farmland, etc., do put your dog on a lead. And let's venture on.
The camera goes into a time-lapse shot through the field and transitions us onto the other side. The camera slows down at the end of the field, panning to a gate that I watch Christy and Valo go through. The camera follows Christy and Valo through the woods and over a small bridge. I appear in front of the camera with trees surrounding and sheltering me, but taking time to observe the flowers.
We've just come out of the fields back into this beautiful forest. The sounds of nature are all around us. The sun is absolutely beaming, so being under the tree and the canopy is rather nice. Christy's trying to take some photos, so I better go get caught up. Right, let's venture on.
We find out very quickly while travelling around the woods we had doubled back into the golf course. As such, we head back to the fields to take some more photos and explore more areas along the River Weaver. Getting lost and exploring is one of the greatest things you can do while travelling, but be safe. The camera narrowly avoids some leaves as it ducks under and follows Christy and Valo down the hill and onto the path again. The camera pans right, observing Christy and Valo taking another path towards the bridge, crossing the river. We had hoped to explore the locks in this area, but we found out soon enough that dogs weren't allowed in this area, and there was clearly a sign noting as such. Here are a few pictures we took prior to turning around and going back down the trail. I guess this is the downside of a spontaneous walk. Some areas you can't explore or plan for. The camera observes the bridge before I appear in front of the camera walking the path.
Well, this has been an absolutely lovely walk today. Definitely gone through the motions. It started raining, windy, now it's scorching hot, now it's overcast. So you never know what you're going to get when you're venturing out on destinations like these. But there's so many people here. I was actually surprised there were so many cyclists, dogs, etc. But there's so many little paths you can venture off and go on your own little adventures. Right, I'm going to go take some scenic shots and enjoy myself, and probably go home and get some ice cream. Because, you know, I'm a child. I want ice cream all the time.
The camera destabilizes and looks into the sky before outtakes and funny moments appears on the screen.
Life too serious? We don't, and nor does Valo. Oh my god.
Christy and Valo walking.
And a lovely train goes past and a cyclist. Lovely.
Christy goes through a gate. Walking.
And that's everyone's fear on a golf pitch, is being hit by a golf ball. My greatest weakness. Gates and footage.
Valo eating grass.
Treats and frolicking in the fjords. And by fjords, I mean the fields. Christy's stopping because apparently she lost a shoe. Well, saw the sign, didn't read the sign, should have read the sign. Moving on.
The screen fades and a photo of Vale wearing Christie's denim battle jacket is displayed on the right hand side of the screen. And I apologise for my humour, but something needs to make up for my monotone voice. If you want more of this content and are a glutton for punishment, consider subscribing to the channel. We wish you all the best on your journey, whatever form that takes. Goodbye now.